we're going out to do a pull in the Cheeto to get a baseline for the cams that we're going to be putting in. So we're doing it before we do the cam swap. Then we're going to do the cam swap and do another pull and see the difference in how it pulls. My idea is to time our 0 to 60 and see how long it takes to get to 0 to 60. We'll probably do like 3 pulls, 0 to 60.
We'll do 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2 or 3 maybe. Depends on how good we get them.
Yeah.
And I mean, this thing doesn't really burn out super hard, so that's good. We're going to go do that right now, so we get a baseline on to see our performance gain from the cams.
Preliminary M3 cam swap comparison pretest. This thing is slow though. It's a full stock M50 B25.
Which it won't be full stock anymore after we do the cams.
You know what's funny is the title for this is going to be putting M3 cams in our 318. I think it's going to be like a troll.
7.6.
7.6?
7.6.
I believe that.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Not bad for 318.
Yeah, for 318.
Yeah, I got it M50 swapped.
I honestly feel pretty good with that one, honestly.
Yeah. Did you get the tach on?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I feel good about that. I think I'm going to do one then. We'll just head back.
Yeah. I'm down with that. That was pretty good.
S52 B32 cams. Got young Dan ripping the valve cover off. I'm pretty sure the S52 cams are straight bolted. They should be. We have a Kasselperformance chip over here somewhere in my mess of a garage that we're gonna have to figure out, because I kind of want to see if it'll work in a silver label, so then we don't have to get another
that's
label.
The one we sent in.
Yeah, that's true. So if not, we'll put it in the red label, and then Alex can go f himself for an ECU.
Get his own.
Yeah.
Well.
Also, we're gonna check out the plugs, pop them out real quick, take a quick look-skis, make sure everything's mint, because it was kind of breaking up when we were driving at Grange. I'm pretty sure it was the fuel pump starting to go out, but we could check the plugs just to be sure. But we literally just replaced the plugs.
There's no water in there, so I wouldn't even.
Yeah,
I don't even
we replaced the plugs like what, 3 events ago?
Yeah.
Like pretty recently.
Right before we went with Merrick.
So 2 events.
3.
We had 3 events.
Grange.
Two at Adams and then the Grange. Pretty sure it's the fact that we've got a 318 fuel pump with 300 or 230,000 miles on it, and then right at the end of its life we gave it a 6-cylinder to feed instead of a 4-cylinder, and then we just limiter smash it, and I'm sure it's not very happy about that. Alright, so we got the cams, we got lifters and trays, and we got the caps and hardware, all the good stuff.
We didn't get the hardware.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Did you give us the hardware?
Yeah.
I thought he said we didn't.
All the nuts are in there.
Oh, okay. He was like, oh, I don't know if you have hardware.
Yeah, it's all in there.
I thought he said something like he didn't give it to us.
What's funny is the dude that we bought the cams from was actually one of the drivers at Adams, or not Adams, at Grange, the day we were at Grange.
We were right next to him. We were right next to him.
Our cars and stuff were literally right next to each other. It was pretty funny. Shout out to you, bro. Give it to me.
Do you have to take those off?
Yeah.
Why?
To get the cam locks on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just in the back though, right?
Yeah, it's just the 3 in the back. You know, I think this is the first anything we've done to the motors since we started drifting.
It is, other than the catch can.
You put it in before we actually started driving.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Cam lock moved.
Which one?
The right one, or the Vano side one.
There it is. Oh, I guess we don't need to. What a mess.
Look, it's brand new.
Motors are so oily.
No.
OBD2 systems used a spring plate assembly.
Mm-hmm.
The OBD1 cars did not. I think the OBD1 cars did not. I'm pretty sure most of them didn't. But pretty much the upper timing chain goes on, right? And you have a single plate that goes over that.
Mm-hmm.
it's on that. It's just one plate.
Oh, okay.
The OBD2 cars have a spring assembly, so it has a small plate, a bow spring, and then a bigger plate, I think. Or it's big plate, spring, small plate, something like that. And they use different hardware. So if you look, this hardware is just a nut with a stud.
Yeah.
If you go look at the one over there, it's a nut, and then it's got like a sheathing on it, and then it's got a stud up top.
Oh, that right there?
Those are for the rivets, for the boat, and for the spring, and the other things to sit on. It's different setups is all.
Hold on. Give me a second.
No, leave it.
I know that, but don't you want me to hold it? Cause
No. It's fine. Okay. I'll just pick it back up.
Well, I just let it go. You said
it was fine where it was before. Oh my god.
Oh well. So I kind of like dropped the chain and it went all the way down. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to get, but you can't really see it.
You can't get it. That really sucks.
Nah, we'll get it, bro.
Some of the head's coming off.
Good thing it didn't go into the oil pan.
Oh no. I don't think the oil drain back holes are big enough to fit a nut through them.
Yeah, probably not.
But let's not test that.
It'd have to go in just perfectly if it was the right size. You know, even if it's like, it could make it through.
Yeah.
Unless it's like over the size, then it could just fall through.
Also, if you're watching, I've never pulled E36 cams off before.
Don't do it like this.
Don't do what I'm doing right now.
Don't do this.
You will snap your shit.
We're professionals.
I'm lucky, but I'm ignorant, and have the power of YouTube, and this is all gonna end well. Because it's on video.
And even if it doesn't end well, we don't need these cams.
Nothing on the internet ever happens that's bad, okay? See? Cam's out. My lightsaber comes out.
Golden. Per usual.
Drop everywhere.
Except for one.
Just spinning.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had that issue on that one.
Oh, those are all strips. Good. Very good. Don't worry about none of that.
Yeah, because
This
they're
cam's not so
bitch
much.
boys. Aren't they? Are they forged?
Yeah, but they're also hollow.
Yeah, I know they're hollow, but they are forged, which
Yeah.
is good. Hey, our first forged internal. Oh yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
Too bad they're not aggressive enough to go blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it'll have a little bit of that. It's just not aggressive. Oh. Much better.
Boom.
Much better.
So over the harness. Oh, come on.
I knew it was the one. In my head, I was like, this is going to be the one, but I didn't want to say it.
You don't want to jinx it?
Yeah, I didn't want to jinx it. So since that stud was stripped, we're going to snag a stud from this one. This head. This is the good head right here, right?
Yeah. I could just buy a new stud for it later.
Yeah.
I would say that's tight. Okay. stuff. Oh, it tightened. Nice.
Yeah, I think remember when we put the cams on last time, we were like, oh, that's an issue because it kept spinning.
Yeah.
We were like, we'll be fine.
Probably just that stud.
Huh?
It's a good thing we replaced it.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is going to make like a more than noticeable difference.
What do you mean? Power-wise?
Yeah.
I think it will.
It's gonna be like, oh, it's got more power if it's gonna be like a different car. You know, because this car drives like so much differently than our M3s.
Yeah.
You know? Like I wonder if this is gonna kind of bridge the gap.
I mean, the only gear that we're gonna have to really worry about right now is second gear.
Yeah.
And even then, the synchros should be okay because we're not shifting while we're drifting, you know?
Yeah.
Not yet.
You have to have it like pretty much spot on, otherwise you learn quickly how much cams cost.
So does the M3 and the 325s use the same Venice unit?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The only thing different on M3 motors is the exhaust system. The intake system's different. As far as rotating assembly goes, it's the crank, pistons, rods, valve springs, cams. So like 328 trays and lifters are the same as M3 trays and lifters, same thing with Venice unit. Literally every mechanical thing that makes power and matters is different on an M3. All the little shit is all the same.
Nice.
Well done, mate. Ah.
Nice, huh?
Ah. What do you think our 0 to 60 time is going to be?
I'm hoping high sixes.
High sixes?
High sixes.
I could see it.
I'd be hyped if it's gonna be low or mid sixes or low sixes.
I don't think it's going to be low.
Because what was it before?
7.6?
7.6. Yeah, 7.60.
I could see 7.3.
7.3?
Minimum.
Alright, I'm gonna say, okay, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna say 7. 7 is what the goal hopefully is. That's where we're happy.
That'd be sick. Alright, so we ran out of sunlight yesterday. We dropped the main timing chain down into the timing cover and it took us like an hour to fish it out because it got bound up on the crank, so that really sucked. Rookie mistake, but we got it on, we got it timed. I just need to check the timing because I haven't taken the timing blocks off, and then we'll put the valve cover and fan back on. Start messing with the tune.
Let's do it.
So it should start on the 413 stock tune. So we're gonna start it up real quick, make sure it sounds like it's running properly. If you get the timing wrong on one of these motors, it's very easy to know because it just doesn't run right at all. So after it's running, then we're gonna start messing with the tune stuff.
I came out here the other day and I was like, did they swoop my head?
I don't really know how the 325 valve springs are gonna like the M3 cams, but that's not my problem anymore.
Or the fuel pump?
Yeah, the fuel pump's dying too, huh?
A little bit.
Cams aren't gonna help that at all.
Nope.
Alright, well, we are timed properly.
Not bad.
Oh no, Kassel already put it in. 3.5 M3 cams. Yeah. So, which makes me wonder if the EWS is not in that. Because I tried to put this in before, if you remember, and it didn't work.
So you think you might have to put that in the red label then?
That's kind of what I was hoping we wouldn't have to do, because, well, I guess worst case we could put this back in here and then just run that on your car.
Would that work?
That's the original ECU from your car. So if it's gonna work, it's gonna fire up like nothing happened.
Come on, baby.
Cross your fingers. That's a negative G. So this EWS is coded to the body control module on that car. This car did not have EWS at all. That's what the red label is. The red labels are cars that didn't have EWS. The silver labels had EWS, right? So we put this in here, and the body control module goes, hey, let's start. And the engine control module is like, what's the password? And the body control module is like, what password? And the car doesn't start, right?
Gotcha.
That's pretty much what's going on there. That's shitty. And I was hoping that the part that goes, hey, what's the password, was in the chip, but it's not. So. Ugh. There you go. Kasselperformance red label. The lifters still sound like shit. Oh, it's got some more go.
It does?
Yeah.
You can already tell?
You can already tell. I haven't even gotten on it yet. I really don't know what to expect though. It feels like it's got more like low end a little bit.
Definitely feels like it's pulling a little more.
Yeah, that wasn't even half throttle.
Yeah.
Hey, this thing rips.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
How'd that feel?
Holy shit, dude.
That felt
That's
nice.
ridiculous.
That felt really nice.
Oh my god. I didn't think that was gonna make that big of a difference. Dude.
Yeah. That felt really good.
Holy shit.
Felt like you didn't have to just leave it in limiter nearly as
Dude.
much.
What? Yo.
The hype is real.
That was sick, dude. I'm about that. This thing is fast. Holy shit. I mean, fast for what it was.
So we got the M3 cams in the Cheeto, and we're gonna go do the second run, hit the 0 to 60 and see the difference before, because well, it was 7.6 before, correct?
Yeah, it was.
7.6. So we're driving to go hit the spot.
We forgot to take the helmets out of the back.
Yeah, so there's helmets in the back that are gonna be clunking around, but oh well.
We could just put them on. This thing freaking screams, dude.
I know,
The induction noise is so much better.
That was 7.6 again.
Was it?
7.68. I think it's because we had more wheel spin.
That's fair, yeah. It feels a lot faster. Gotta go for a little ripskis.
Yeah, dog.
This thing is way fast now, dude. That's ridiculous. Hella cooking, bro. That was sick, though.
Drifting is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be another learning curve for us.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a good improvement, though. They repaved Adams.
I know.
Which is gonna be super sick.
So it will be a little grippier.
Yeah.
Which is nice. That was pretty intense right there.
Yeah, that was fast, dude.
Like really
That's what
fast.
I'm saying.
I think
Gito's growing up.
I think your level of sending it is going to be a lot harder.
Oh, I know. I'm psyched. Dude. It's gonna be so good.
Like I feel like if I'm like, because I'm a little bit more conservative than you, it might help me, but for you, you might have to dumb it down to me.
Yeah. Why stay on it too hard back there? We spun out.
I know.
That's the thing.
I know. We spun out at the end.
Yeah. A solid second off the time. What did we say? It was going to be like 7
we
flat?
thought it was going to be low 7s. So that's
freaking mint.
That's
Dude.
mint.
Yeah, we just needed to warm up the tires.
Yeah. Because you got grit. You were getting up there quick.
Yeah.
Hey, this is stock my Fiesta ST power.
Really?
Yeah. This is my time for the stock ST.
Gito's a savage now, dude.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
mint.
That's so good, dude. 6.72, and it was 6.7 or 7.6.
It was
so
7.6.
almost almost a
full
solid second.
Almost a full second.
A little less.
Yeah, this thing's gonna be an animal, dude.
It's gonna be so lit, dude. I'm so hyped.
I know.
It's gonna be lit. So good.
I wanna go drifting, bro.
I know.
It's been like what, 3 months?
Yeah, it's since Grange, since Grange. Grange was literally we went to Grange, and then they were like lockdown the same
immediately,
week. Like
yeah.
that next Friday, it was like lockdown.
Suck. Cams work mint.
Oh yeah, very done.
We just gotta wait till the track's open up to go drive it. So I'm super excited. I'll see you guys later.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
Perfect.